With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Looking for love and dating apps and DMs. Looking for love and nothing is sticking. Seeing red flags, getting catfished. What's up? Gotta do now that I found two gals and that'll help me. I just can't wait to get adjacent to you. Looking for love.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Single, Ready to Mingle, Adjacent. We are so excited. I had to tell you, the Single, Ready to Mingles are my favorite interviews.
They are. She loves them a lot.
They're real fun and silly. Okay. So we have, who do we have in the house today?
It's one of our left fielders. I know this is shocking. We love to get our singles from left field.
We do.
It's like Joey Barrett in the house.
Joey Barrett.
J-Bone?
J-Bo.
J-Bo. That's cute.
I can't remember if it's J-Bo or J-Bone, but it's something like that.
Yeah. we get J-Bone in our text chain. It's like, well, J-Bone had some Whataburger last night.
Okay, so it says here you're from Schertz, Texas. Is that right?
Yep, that is correct.
So what brought you to Austin?
Well, I'm currently a sport management master's grad student at UT, so that's always been a dream of mine to go to UT. So I'm just basically living out my dream in Austin, Texas. So
nice.
Awesome. And what made you get into sports management?
I was always big into sports. Like, I loved them for as long as I can remember. I played football and baseball until I got hurt, and I became a student manager for the rest of my high school, junior college.
An athletic supporter?
Yeah.
Like a cup?
And, yep. Basically, I was a student manager at my junior college and my undergrad at A&M Corpus Christi.
Okay. Nice. You're an Aggie that traded up?
I mean, I always joke how Islanders and Aggies are two different things while under the same umbrella. But yeah, I was about to say, I always tell people I went to Corpus primarily because of the beach and baseball, but I'm here at UT and at least I made it.
Yeah.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. So what do you think of UT and the SEC?
I mean, I'm a old school kind of person, so I'm still, like, every so often, like, I talk about how I wish we were still in the Southwest Conference, but I totally get why we're in the SEC. I always joke on Twitter about how, like, all the schools in Texas should just combine and make Southwest Conference 2.0. So, like, personally speaking, I'm not warmed up to it yet, but I probably will have to get warmed up to it eventually. But things are going better than anticipated so far in most sports year one, so I might start liking the SEC. While it's, I really wish they were closer opponents, but
yes,
the competition is second to none.
Yeah. But I like to say when we were entering into the SEC, they'd be like, "Are you ready for the SEC?" And I'm like, "Are you ready for us?" Because we are doing great.
I know.
With our SEC debut.
I was a little nervous.
Yes.
With the SEC.
Yeah.
But I don't
fans
really like...
can be really, really tough.
I was about to say, they're very supportive of their teams.
Yeah.
So, it's like a lifestyle out in the SEC, and like places like Starkville, Mississippi, Athens, Georgia. Like, these are towns that revolve around their whole teams.
Right.
And, I mean, Austin was like that until very recently, too. So it's kind of a nice fit, so to speak. But there's going to be some adjusting. But I think we're doing a good job so far.
Yeah. And what position did you play when you played ball?
I was a catcher and second baseman. I also played some dabbled. I was a utility guy. I did some third, did some outfield, did some relief pitching. And then...
what was your batting average?
I was never really like... I'm trying to remember. Some years it was pretty high. Some years it's pretty low. Yeah. But as I got older, my average started lowering. I was always a defense and glove first player, but the injuries in high school started to mount up a little too much. So I either rode the bench like I did in football or just went the student manager route in baseball.
Nice.
Well, that's fine.
Yep.
Is baseball your favorite?
Baseball is my favorite, yeah. And when it comes down to it, like I always have like different sport favorites. Like, for example, my favorite sport to watch is hockey. I know that's kind of weird. Somebody from
it's so
Central
fun.
Texas. It is.
It's fun.
Like my favorite team obviously is the San Antonio Spurs in basketball, but I played the most football when I was younger. So, but my favorite is all around baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baseball.
Yes. I see you out there in left field. You're like cozying up with all our friends. Everybody's just such a big family out there.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really is. Yeah, I've always been a big fan of all the Twitter content, but I haven't had the chance to acclimate myself into the family until very recently.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yep.
Glad you've joined.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay,
so
let's
fun.
get down to some dating questions. All right, so you are a Pisces.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if any of these things resonate with you. Pisces are highly imaginative and artistic. They often express themselves through very creative outlets. Is that true?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm very creative at times. It's very boom or bust with me,
Yeah.
but I'm very like, I have different types of thinking kind of thing. Like, I'm currently in the midst of working on a baseball project for like comprehensive database for Texas baseball at the pro, college, and high school level. And I'm just thinking, I'm not really a big fan of most like baseball media these days. It's just too hot clicks taken, and there's not much data and stats that go into it. Foundation should always be stats in history. So that's how I see it.
Moneyball.
Yeah, pretty much different from most people's, oh, what sounds cool, what yada yada. No. Baseball at the core is all about the numbers,
It
and
is.
the history,
It's the
and
data.
what we see from the past will influence the present and the future. Is how I see
Okay,
it.
wow, that is creative. That is out of the box.
Mark Pena and I have always said that we're going to be like the old couple that sits there and does the...
Oh,
That's
yeah,
sweet.
where you're sitting there filling out the forms like
Yeah.
our mom
Yeah.
did at the baseball fields. All right.
The scorecards.
The scorecards.
Okay, they say you guys are known for deep empathy and ability to connect with others and emotions.
Yep, that checks out.
You possess a strong intuition and connection with the spiritual realm.
Some days more so than others.
It says you're
The spiritual
dreamy.
god of baseball.
Yeah, you're dreamy and idealistic.
Yep,
I could see
definitely
that.
for sure.
You have a dreamy look to you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Thank
you know,
y'all.
I love it. Highly sensitive and can be overwhelmed by emotions.
Yep.
By their own and others.
That's always been a weakness of mine. I get overwhelmed easily. So it's just like in certain instances, or it's just like I feel overloaded. I just my mind just goes kaput.
Yeah.
I'm a Pisces too, so I'm very much like that. You're loyal and you have a very forgiving nature.
I was about to say loyalty is probably one of my stronger attributes. Forgiving just depends on the situation. I have to give it time at times for forgiving.
Yeah, I get that. Let's see. You're famous Pisces. I think there's a bunch.
Yeah, I know off the top of my head, I was born on the same day as Jason Tatum, the Celtics player who won
Okay.
the title last year.
Oh, wow.
Yep, literally like we're twins, except he
Yeah.
was born in Missouri and I was born here in Texas.
Yeah, so we have let's see, we have Rihanna, we have Rashida Jones, and Daniel Craig, Kurt Cobain, Carrie Underwood. We also have Elizabeth Taylor, Adam Levine, and
Oh.
Emily Blunt. And
Hilarious.
yes,
And what's interesting is not only is March 3rd my birthday, but March 3rd is also my dad's birthday as well.
Oh, really?
Our birthdays are 40 years apart. So I was born on my dad's 40th birthday.
Oh, wow.
that's cool.
Wow.
some famous Pisces sports people. Let's see, we have Simone Biles, Tristan
Oh,
Thompson.
wow.
We have Malcolm Butler, Emmanuel Sanders, Greg Olson, Brandon Williams, Kyle Allen. Oh, gosh. Christy Muniz, Dennis Law. I mean, we're in some good
Yep,
company there.
For sure.
Yeah. Is your dad still with us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is he in shirts?
Nah, we sold the house in Shirts about 4 years ago in 2021, and now they live out at my grandparents' land in Lytle, Texas, which is on the southwest side of San Antonio.
Okay.
So he's retired, and he's just playing with the yard and the acreage that we're on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
Fun.
a full-time job.
Pretty much,
Really
yeah.
is.
And then dealing with our 2 dogs is kind of a full-time job in itself. We have this schnoodle who is very needy and highly attentive, so to speak. And then we have a puppy, Maltipoo, who is, I can't say, I mean, it's not bright, but it's a puppy. I always got to remember that.
Yes.
So those 2, they keep us all busy whenever I make a trip down there.
Yes, I hear you. Okay, are you on any dating apps?
I do Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge primarily. I mean, my success rates in recent times haven't been good in any of those. There's another one. I think it's Duet that I use, but I've seen the most success with Hinge over time.
That's what everybody's saying.
Yeah. Hinge seems like the most legit one of the bunch. I barely use Tinder and Bumble anymore because of just all the just spam on there, the bots. But Duet and Hinge seem to actually have more authentic people, so to speak.
I haven't heard of Duet.
Yeah, it's a new one that I saw because I got an advertisement about a few months back on Instagram about this new Duet dating app, and I tried it. I mean, it's okay. The only problem I don't like about Duet is, like, there's not many people on it, so I get a lot of people that aren't nearby. Like, one end of the state, the other end of the state a lot of them could be even out of state. So it's quite the struggle trying to figure out if there's actually any around me in Austin or San Antonio.
Yeah.
So I've kind of haven't really fully bought into it yet.
So sign up for Duet. And
let's grow those numbers.
And J-Bo will be on there.
Ready to
I'll
mingle.
be there.
Ready to mingle. How long have you been single? When was your last full relationship?
That's complicated.
Yeah, I was about to say I have a pretty complicated dating history filled with a bunch of situationships. It's just like I have poor timing when it comes to this stuff. It's a lot of like right person, wrong time, and it's just like I hold on hope whenever I'm in those situationships, but the last real relationship was about just over a year ago when it broke off.
Okay. I understand situationships are so challenging.
I've been in a situationship on and off for the last 4 years with one girl, but I feel like maybe something better could pop up.
Yeah. That's what we're here for.
A real relationship.
A real actual relationship.
That's not full
that's
of
not
ups and downs.
Yep.
Yep. So who would you say is your celebrity crush, your dream kind of?
Definitely Sydney Sweeney for sure.
Yes.
I've always been big into girls with blonde hair, especially. So Sydney Sweeney is probably the prettiest woman in Hollywood, in my opinion. I'm trying to remember. There's another one that I have off the top of my head. But yeah, whenever I think of celebrity crushes, it's for sure Sydney Sweeney. When I was younger, Jennifer Aniston was one as well. And
yeah. So what is Sydney Sweeney on these days? She's pretty hot right now.
Yeah, she's on
White
Euphoria.
Lotus. Yeah, that's right. She was on White Lotus. That's right.
Oh, okay.
She was the one with the parents who got robbed by her friend's boyfriend. Yeah, she's really pretty. All right. What would be a dream date for you? What would you say it would be a great time?
I was about to say, for starters, going to a baseball game would be super fun. I'm generally the laid back kind when it comes to like just doing stuff and all. So I probably going to like a fast food joint would be good for me because I'm very simple and I'm not overly complicated. So, but yeah, definitely a baseball game, ideally with somebody who likes baseball or sports as much as I do, even though that's going to be pretty difficult to do.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Look around in left field.
I'm
There's
telling you, there's a lot of ladies.
Yeah, I have noticed.
Women do love baseball. I almost love it more than football.
That was something that made my life easier back in high school. Like every girl that I knew wanted a baseball player.
Yeah.
So and I happened to be a baseball player. So that definitely made my life easier then.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, once I got to college, it was like everybody was already pre-established with no relationships at all. And so at the 2 schools I went to, it seemed like the only girls that showed up were the girlfriends of the players.
Yeah,
So it was very difficult to try to
steal
meet
one of
new people.
steal one of your players.
So a lot of
teammates.
times I've relied on my buddies to try to set me up with their girlfriends, friends, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like your buddy Barnabas likes to do a little matchmaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, matchmaking. Yeah, I was thinking y'all kind of gotten closer, Barnabas, than you.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say Barnabas. Have sought advice from him, so he's definitely helpful.
He has his eye on the prize.
Yeah. He's like, you got to meet my friend over here.
Exactly.
So what would be your age range?
So I usually like giving it. Well, I mean, I'm typically one that likes older women by like a couple years, but my minimum age would be, because I'm 27 right now. 22 would probably be the minimum, and 32 would be the maximum.
Okay, yeah.
But I'd be like, I'd gladly pick a 33-year-old over a 21-year-old all day, every day.
And what if they had kids?
I mean, I'm not really big into the idea of being a stepdad, so to speak, because it's just like, be like, this is not my kid, but I have to raise them. So if anything, I hope my next girlfriend will have no kids. So I could be the first, have her first kid. So.
Yeah.
But it's just the whole stepchildren stuff. It's just too much.
It's a lot.
Too much to deal with. I mean, I'd love them like I would any other kid in that instance, but it's just like, just has never resonated.
It's not your ideal.
Not my ideal, yeah.
Okay, I understand.
I want to start something with somebody first time around kind of thing. Look down at the kids and be like, that's my kid, right?
Yeah.
That's her and I's kid.
Oh, that would be sweet. I would love that.
So you want to have kids?
I want to have kids, yeah. Just I just want it to be my and the girls' kids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, what would be a really bad date?
I was about to say, I'm pretty simple, so it takes a lot for it to be a bad date. So, probably something where there's a lot of choppy conversation, where it's just like, if doesn't feel smooth, like they're like with some girls, it's like, wow, it's almost like I've known them for years kind of thing when I talk to them. While others, it's just like, and they're just stopping around. So I feel like anything where the communication and chatting becomes not smooth is where it might not be good.
You know, we've heard that a lot, that the guys really want like easy, smooth conversations where it feels natural and engaged.
It's better to have a first date where it's just like very simple, nice. Because I've always been one that's like, come in with no expectations and hope it's better than the low expectations I already have.
Yeah, I think we were saying like, if somebody's like, so do you like to read? Yes.
And I'm someone that's like I'm very open-minded. I'm not really one that's like, if we have differing hobbies and stuff, that's a cut off, a deal breaker. It's just like, I'm honestly like open to learning what other people like. So it's like for example, I'm really big into country music and classic rock, classic country, and I mean, 90% of girls these days are big into Taylor Swift in particular, and I'm not really the biggest fan of Taylor Swift.
Mark Pena, did you hear that?
Hey,
You're going to get kicked out of left field on that.
Mark, I like Taylor Swift, but I'm not the so-called Swiftie that a few girls I know that are Swifties.
Girls? Mark's a Swiftie.
I mean, PJ kind of influences that.
No way.
Oh, wow.
No way. We were listening to Taylor Swift before PJ was born.
Wow, I didn't even realize that. I thought PJ got Mark obsessed with it.
No, the other way around. Mark got us all obsessed with it.
Wow, yeah. I was about to say, I respect Taylor Swift as a musician, but my whole world doesn't revolve around Taylor Swift. I'm more of a Aaron Watson, George Strait, offshoot country too. Plus, I'm kind of big into like Eagles, and I already said country, but Diamond Rio, and like I'm more of the like non-traditional type.
Yeah. What would be 3 icks or some deal breakers that you would be like, not gonna, other than a bad conversationalist?
If she is very stuck up, if I feel like I get a vibe of arrogance, I mean, mutual respect always is foundational, but if I get the sense that she is stuck up, and that's definitely a deal breaker for me. Secondly, would be like, how is her current state looking right now, and how does she approach the future? Like, everything I do, I always do with a 5-year plan kind of thing. And if I see that she is doesn't have her plan organized, like what she wants to do in the next 5 years, and she just stays stagnant, that's a deal breaker. Yeah. And thirdly, if I feel like she is, I don't know. I thought I had something, but that doesn't seem to be a deal breaker to me.
What if she's an Aggie?
I was about to say I grew up in it.
I kind of was one.
I know.
I'm an Islander first. But I'm fine with dating an Aggie. Where I come from, a lot of girls in shirts and Cibolo, they were all Aggie fans growing up. So that is not an issue with me. I'm trying to think. The only sports team that I might have issues with
nice
would probably be probably any of the Spurs rivals. Like, maybe if she's straight up like
Celtics.
Bandwagon teams kind of thing.
Yeah. You want her to have
just
her own
talk
teams
shit about the Spurs. Like, they suck.
And I could live with it.
What if she didn't like basketball at all? Barnabas didn't talk to me for like 2 years because I'm not a fan of basketball.
The way I see it, one doesn't have to like sports because, again, I always want to learn about what they like and get acquainted, because every day is like a learning process to me, and I always want to find new ways to learn things. So,
what if she's a nudist?
He's like, what's wrong with that?
The more, I don't know. It's just like, I don't really have a developed opinion on that. I don't. But it's whatever.
You'd be down for it.
Yeah, it's whatever.
But what if she eats naked? Like, what if you're at table and she's made like food, and then you sit down and she's still just naked eating like a bowl of chili?
That's a hard pass.
Wouldn't say no to that.
Okay, what are some yums other than a naked person eating chili? What are some of your yums?
Very sweet, kind-hearted personality. Shows empathy when needed, because I was about to say, we're in a society where there's not much empathy, to put it nicely. So being empathetic is great. Just having, and I can't remember if I said this already, but I'm really big into being friends, developing a relationship off friendship. So having that friend homely vibe with her would be the most important thing, in my opinion.
I love that. Yeah. You're such a sensitive soul. I love that. Okay, have you ever met someone by slipping into their DMs?
Couple times. Didn't go too far for me. Talked, exchanged numbers. Could never get to meet them anywhere.
So other than a baseball game, where are some favorite places you like to go on dates, like restaurants or music venues or something?
Let me see. Probably a pizza place, nice Italian food restaurant be nice.
Like Volterra, is that where we went?
Volta.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was about to say, I always think about Lady and the Tramp when it comes to the spaghetti.
Yeah, the noodles.
Yeah, the noodles.
Cute.
Yep. And then
do you know that Mark and Katie met at Olive Garden, and we always picture them doing the breadstick?
Wow.
They worked there.
Wow.
Their love story.
Yeah.
Their love story.
Is there like a favorite music venue place that you like to go?
I haven't been to many here in Austin. I don't even think I've been to any, but I was about to say Stubbs Waller Creek Amphitheater is one I really like.
Yeah.
The Austin 360 now, I think it's Germania Insurance Amphitheater, Coda. It's not bad. But those are the two that stand out to me, in my opinion, in terms of music venues.
Well, since you like classic country, you might like to go by Don's and
Have
just
you ever
listen
been to
to
Don's,
the
Steve?
Don
I haven't heard of
Devo.
Don's. Oh, speaking of which, Broken Spoke is another one I love too.
Yeah, Broken Spoke.
It's been a minute.
Do you know how to dance?
It just depends on the person and the situation. If I don't feel like dancing, I'm not going to dance. But you have to catch me
if
when
she was naked eating chili.
You have to catch me when I am least expecting it. And my best dancing comes, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to dance. But when I'm not thinking about dancing, that's when I'm like, you know what? This is when I have to do my best dancing.
There you go. When you're overthinking it, it's not as much.
Yeah, I'm a big overthinker, and I think that's what hurts me most of the time is just my mind just keeps operating like a locomotive, and it's like train going off the tracks. That's pretty much my mind when things go haywire.
I hear you. Okay, I know you have a dog or two and on your parents' property. Are you a pet person?
Yeah, I'm a pet person with one problem. I have I've always had really bad allergies, and the thing is I'm more of a cat person than I'm a dog person.
Okay.
But I can't have a cat because of my allergies.
Right.
I had a cat when I was growing up and I loved him to death, but if I hung around him for a little too long, my head starts exploding and sneezing.
Yes. I'm the same way with cats.
I can handle cats for a few minutes, but and this sucks because I love playing with cats.
Mm-hmm. They're so cute.
They're so cute and cuddly, but it's just I can't because of my sinuses and allergy issues.
Okay, but what if you met your dream girl and she had a cat?
Get the shots.
Would you have to get shots?
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can to have it work on my end.
And what if that dream girl let her pet sleep in the bed? Is that a deal breaker?
Nope, it's not. I was about to say, it's interesting because I take these about 3 months ago. I went to a allergy specialist in San Antonio, and they prescribed me a pharmaceutical grade nasal spray, and it has been a lifesaver. Like when I was on Friday, I was looking really terrible at the game because I was dealing with
pollen is so bad.
I was dealing with really bad allergies because I ran out of my spray, so I couldn't get my refill to be done in time by Friday's game. But I did get it yesterday, and I was much better for yesterday's game. But I can probably figure out a way to get it to work. So
yeah.
If I'm not just going to give up just because of cats being deal breakers, it's just more now if the cat attacks me or hates me, then maybe that's a different story.
Yeah.
If I come in and I try to be nice to it and I give flowers and they give me back fire, I'm like, uh-oh. Now I'm starting to be like on the fence.
Okay, when you go on dates, do you pay? Do you share the bill or do you want them to pay?
I try my best to pay for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
There are instances in which I don't, but that's just usually when I'm not as assertive as I want to. But I'm okay with it. But I was raised that the man pays for the dates.
Yes. So I know you've done some dating apps and you've slipped into people's DMs. Have you ever been catfished?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, good. So you've gotten what you saw was actually the real deal.
Yeah.
If you had a warning label, what would it say?
I get a little cranky at times, but caution, can get very cranky at times. I can be very cranky on some days, but I'm trying to do a better job at trying to work on that. But I get cranky. And when I get cranky, anything could happen. Like I get upset. But generally, when I'm not cranky, I'm okay.
And what makes you cranky?
Just whenever I feel like I'm very process oriented, and when I feel like my processes are not going as planned,
okay,
and I go off the rails of the process and so on and so forth. Like if I'm trying to get somewhere in 30 minutes in town, but I get lied to. Oh yeah, being lied to makes me cranky too as well.
Yeah, for sure.
If I feel like I'm being lied or deceived, then yeah, that's when I get cranky. And since I've been in Austin, I've noticed there's a lot of things that change, including maps and routes, and that kind of makes me a little cranky, kind of thing. Or for baseball standpoint, if it becomes a double-digit game on both sides in 5 hours and I'm trying to get out of there, it's the kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like if today's game goes I know the SEC has that new rule that can't go by 4:30 Central Time, but as we saw with the A&M Kentucky game, but if the game lasted forever and I needed to do something, that's when I get cranky.
Okay. And how can
So
somebody...
you don't like free baseball?
Well, I do to a certain extent. If it's a lower scoring ball game. Oh, and another thing, if I get tired, I get cranky pretty
Okay.
too.
Okay.
And I get tired easily.
Okay.
So what could your future partner help you with when you're feeling cranky? Is there like give you space or help console you?
Yeah,
or...
I'm more of a consoling person. Like, whenever I get nervous, I in past instances, I've always asked to hold her hand kind of thing. My love languages are quality time and physical touch. So,
Okay.
I feel like anything about
I love that you know that.
Yeah. Anything pertaining to that, like a hug or getting to be with particular someone and all, makes me feel better kind of thing.
Yeah.
And usually in those instances, I don't even think about being cranky because I'm just so happy I'm with her kind of thing.
Oh, I
No.
love that. That's so sweet.
Aw.
Have you ever found love at work?
Let me think about this. There was one instance where I had a crush on somebody at one of my previous jobs, but that's about it.
Are you against it?
No, not really. I mean, here's the thing. It has to be approached in a certain direction. It can't be obviously overblown and obvious at the workplace, but with some smart moderation, anything can be done in moderation.
Okay.
So
no Monica Lewinsky situation. You're not
Yeah,
down
probably.
for that.
probably not. I was going to say anything, it can be done outside of work. Just don't let it interfere with the office environment at work.
Right. Okay. Have you ever been a sugar baby?
I mean, I haven't. Well, that's not true. Maybe once, but but that didn't work out too well.
Darn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a standpoint of me being in college and she was a few years older in the workforce kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would be considered a sugar baby at that standpoint, but as someone who's really good with budgeting, I'd probably end up being the sugar daddy if anything.
Okay.
Would you like to manage somebody's NIL money?
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Let me help you with that.
That's what I'm like. I want to be your NIL.
Yeah,
mama.
I was going to say, with my baseball database project, I'm eventually, hopefully, if everything goes well, create a website that does baseball content and stuff. Maybe if I raise enough money from ads and stuff, I'll do NIL for the Longhorns and the Islanders. My two
there
schools.
you go.
I mean, on the other hand, if I want it to be NIL, I'd have to do it for everybody since I'm trying to give fair and equitable hype for every baseball team in Texas, even though it's not going to be possible, but I'll make it as possible as I can possibly be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're getting into the sexy questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Are you DTF?
Of course.
Are there any rules about it?
I can't really think up of any rules off the top of my head. I was about to say, for those that I am DTF with, it's like I'm 100%. It's either all in or not all in.
There
or
you go.
not at all, actually.
There you go. Okay.
So once I am, I'm definitely. We're all as well. And as we say out on Occupy Left Field, full send.
Good one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Here are some would you rather questions. Okay. Would you rather watch porn with your partner or read erotica out loud to each other?
I'd probably rather watch porn, even though I'd probably watch porn. I'm a visual person, so it's just reading erotica. It doesn't comprehend when I'm listening, but seeing it, I process it better and it helps me.
All right. Would you rather only be able to have sex in the morning or only have sex at night?
Night, for sure.
Okay. Would you rather never be able to sext again or only be able to sext using your work email, knowing your boss might be able to read the sex?
Like Jody. Jody's school computer shut down
because of these questions.
because of these questions that she wrote.
I did not write these.
Repeat those again.
Would you rather never be able to sext again or only be able to sext using your work email, knowing your boss might be able to read your sex?
The thing is, though, like, you can find a new job anywhere. So sexting via the email would probably be the better way. If you get fired because of it, so what? You can find another job elsewhere.
But I only have 2 more months. All right, let's see. If you were hosting your partner's parents, would you rather wait a week for them to leave or sneak in quickies while they're asleep?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think it just depends on how my relationship with the parents are. If they hate me, then I'd probably say wait a week. But if
they hate you might as well go for it.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a short shelf
I
life.
value the. I want to stay on a good same page with the parents as I am my girlfriend. So if they trust me enough, then anything could happen. But if they don't trust me, well, I'm rather
full
limited.
Send. Full send.
You said full send.
Yep.
All right. Would you rather swap partners with a friend and their partner or with a complete stranger?
With a friend, for sure.
Would you rather be blindfolded?
Which friend?
Oh, yes. Which one? In left field.
Usually, I was gotta say, like, the girls that I fall for are usually indicative of some other person that meets. So basically, if my buddy's girlfriend's friend is the one I'm falling for, then the girlfriend of my buddy is probably just as stunning as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Nice.
sweet.
So either way, it's the best of both worlds kind of thing.
Well, you might not have that friend anymore.
I mean,
I can have another friend in a minute.
yeah, I mean,
All right. Would you rather be blindfolded or gagged?
blindfolded.
All right. Would you rather walk around your office or school all day with your favorite porn category label on your forehead or have a vivid sex dream about your boss and have to tell them and the rest of the team about it in detail at the next board meeting?
The porn thing on the head.
Would you rather only have vanilla sex or BDSM sex?
This shows I'm very Jekyll and Hyde. Like if I'm in full send, Joey, it's the BDSM. If I'm just like
You should be a Gemini.
if I'm half baked, half-assed, whatsoever, I'm like, okay, let's just keep it simple.
Starfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Starfish.
I'm very Jekyll and Hyde based. So it just depends on which side of Joey Barrett is around.
Would you rather always have sex in the dark or always have sex with the lights on?
Lights on for sure.
All right. Would you rather have very loud sex or totally silent sex?
Loud.
Loud. How thick are your walls in these apartments
I
that
know.
you're living in?
They're actually pretty thick because I can barely hear it. Like I put my Alexa on at like full blast on some instances. I've yet to receive a noise complaint. So they must be pretty strong walls if that's the case.
Would you rather be able to have sex but only if a tarantula is crawling on you or never have sex again?
Never have sex again. Well, either way, I was about to say tarantulas are dangerous, so if they bite me, I'm probably never going to have sex again anyway, so I might as well
They're not poisonous.
They're not poison. Well, I thought all
No,
types of those spiders.
they're actually very good spiders.
They're mosquito eaters.
Yeah, they're Shelly gets them all the time.
Yeah,
at
we
her
have
house.
you know who's petrified of them?
Who?
Mark Pena.
Mark had a car that had a spider in it, and he left the car.
Well, I was about to say, in this instance, Mark and I are on the same page.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have to deal with spiders, I would not have to deal with spiders.
Would you rather be on the top for the rest of your life or the bottom for the rest of your life?
Bottom for sure.
Would you rather have sex with a goat and no one finds out, or not have sex with a goat but everyone thinks you did?
Oh, wow. As someone who's always been probably with a goat, but nobody knows. I'm not big into the whole drama, he said, she said stuff. So just get it out of the way and nobody will know and move on with my life in a much more simplified way.
Would you rather sneeze or fart every time you orgasm?
Sneeze.
Would you rather smell like sex all the time or smell like poop all the time?
Sex.
Okay, let's see. Last one. Let's do one more, and then you can be done with these crazy questions. Would you rather think of your mom every time you orgasm, or prematurely ejaculate every time you have sex?
Wow. Donna.
Premature. Wait, how'd you know my mom's name?
She does research.
I research.
How do you know my mom's name? That's crazy.
Shelly,
Donna,
Shelly is one of those people that heckles players all the time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just one big heckling moment for everybody.
Donna, if you're hearing this, we are not having this conversation. But probably the premature ejaculation for sure.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it would be like not comfortable.
I mean, the way I see it, premature ejaculation means I'm turned on quick. So.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Well, you've answered all the questions. You didn't even say, oh, we forgot to give you the safe word.
Hey, what's your walk-up song?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I've had a few over the years. Probably Refugee by Tom Petty.
Oh, yeah.
I've always been big with Tom Petty. There's another one I used to have when I was younger, but it's just not hitting me right now. But no. I forgot the one. Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who.
Oh.
Refugee was my earlier one. Won't Get Fooled Again, the last minute. The song is kind of like an hour long, but the last minute of Won't Get Fooled Again is my walk-up song.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do it.
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Dun, 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 dun. Dun.
You are the best.
That is so awesome.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Who's your favorite player on the team?
Yeah.
Easily Max Ballou.
Oh, you're sad about his injury right now.
I'm very sad. I mean, I've been defending his honor in multiple. I've been in a few because I know a few Aggies, and I've been arguing with them about Jace or Max. I'm like, Jace is nothing compared to Max. No, Jace is good, but Max is better.
Yeah.
So I've defended Max's honor in any way I can.
Yeah.
He's the man.
And he's a good guy.
He really is, yeah.
His mom's the best.
Yep.
She's so sweet.
She's so awesome. So how far are you from graduating?
34 days till I graduate.
Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll be officially a Texas X in just over a month.
Wow.
That's
and then
exciting.
where will you move? What's your plan?
In a perfect world, I would stay somewhere between Austin and San Antonio. And I'm pretty open to working anywhere, but I kind of want to enjoy being back home, so to speak.
Yeah.
So by home, it could be Schertz, New Braunfels, San Marcos, even if I get a remote job somewhere. Because I was about to say, have it simplified in the most easy way possible. Remote work, lived easy, just trying to enjoy myself. And then maybe in a year or two, I'll start going full gear in sports. Optimally, working for one of the local teams in Central Texas wouldn't be too bad either. So,
Yeah, that would be great.
Yep.
So you would be like a stats analysis?
yeah, it would be something along the lines of like data and analytics, since that's my strong point, numbers and all.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a controversial question. Don't you think that really in basketball, you only need to watch the last 2 minutes of the game?
That is, the last 2 minutes are the worst part of the game, in my opinion, because it's timeout, foul, timeout, foul, timeout, foul. It's usually like basketball games are decided usually in the second quarter. If things start getting ugly, then there's a good chance it will stay like that. If it stays competitive, then it'll probably be competitive all the way. So,
as an analyzer, who was in your bracket?
I had Auburn going all the way, beating Houston. But that's kind of a biased opinion for me because, Auburn is Charles Barkley's alma mater, and San Antonio is Charles Barkley's favorite city. So I would have loved to see his reaction had Auburn won. But then Houston was my sentimental pick because in terms of college hierarchies in Texas, when I was a child, it was Longhorns and Cougars. I always loved U of H as well. Not as much as UT, of course, but now they're probably a solid 4th or 5th now on my list.
Yeah.
Do you remember Shed from Houston.
Yep.
We went to school with his parents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
We interviewed his mom.
Yeah. So, it's long family history.
Now
we
he's
love
in
him.
Toronto.
Yeah. So fun.
But yeah, I love watching you out in left field. You seem pretty serious. But then when I see you kind of joking around a little out there with some friends.
I'm like, I was about to say, I'm kind of a mix of serious and fun. Like, I was about to say, I think everything seriously, but once I get settled in, I'm probably one of the most fun people one would ever. I'm all business until it's time to have fun, is how I approach everything.
I haven't seen it because I haven't made it to the end of a game this year. But I hear you're really fun after the game.
Yep. I was about to say, that LSU game was quite fun. The Louisiana Saturday night.
Oh, yeah. I made it to that one.
Yeah, that is a fun time.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to be fun either way at the end of any game because if we lose, I'm too drunk to even care at that point. And when I'm drunk, I'm probably the most peaceful, jolly drunk
okay, that's
in existence. So I'm just like, okay, it's whatever. I mean, even last Tuesday's Texas State loss, I'm just like, it's whatever. In fact, I was actually more concerned about trying to, like, I was DMing a buddy of mine on Twitter trying to get me set up with this girl that he knows at UT. So I was more concerned about that than us losing to Texas State. So
Texas State brings it.
Texas State brings it. Yeah, that program is a respectable one in San Marcos. So
it is.
nothing but good things to say about Stephen Trout's team.
Those Bobcats. And I have to say, you never can underestimate the different teams because great players are going to these schools.
Yeah.
Not everybody can play for like the Texas or the big teams out there.
That's the cool thing about like Texas baseball as a whole. There's 22 Division I teams. There's probably, I think there's like about 100 total colleges in Texas that one can play baseball. So there's a lot of options.
Very.
So I was about to say the best of the best end up in Austin, College Station, Lubbock, Fort Worth, but the rest, there's somewhere for everyone if you want to play ball at the next level in Texas.
Yeah, and you definitely want to play the next level. Yeah,
for sure.
That's awesome.
Definitely gives you some street cred out there.
That's right. Yep. That's right.
Well, we know you have a big game to go to today.
That's right.
Do you think we're going to sweep them?
I think so. I have been on record about Georgia not deserving of being the number 3 team in the country, and I've been very frank this weekend about a sweep happening, and we're 2/3 of the way there. Why I might as well finish it off today and just finish the sweep. So I think we get the dub.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I like it.
Well, you should know. You're
the analyzer. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're throwing Ruger Riojas, probably our hottest arm right now. So if Spencer and can't remember our Saturday guy, but Luke, if they could give us quality starts to keep us in the game, I think Ruger's going to give us a good game as well today. And the bats will do their thing, and we'll be good.
Awesome.
All right.
And
well,
hopefully,
from your mouth to God's ears.
That's right. And left field will do their job.
Yep, we'll all do our job in left field.
They'll do their fireball shots for the win.
Fireball for the win. Let's do
it. I mean, after yesterday, I may need to limit myself to one shot, but I'm a lightweight and I can't handle shots more than one. But that pink lemonade, pink Whitney, or whatever it was called, that was good. We need to make that the official shot of Occupy Left Field because it was so good. And it doesn't burn. Because the only reason why I could get through Fireball in some instances is if I distract myself, which in my instance, it's the Ray Lewis. Like whenever Ray Lewis would come out of the tunnel and he was with the Ravens, he'd do this little dance back, forth.
Nice.
So I just think
that's your fireball move.
Yep, I was about to say I was a big Ray Lewis fan growing up, even though I'm a Texans fan. So but yeah, I loved Ray Lewis. So I just think of him whenever I drink the Fireball and make it go down easier.
Hey, you don't have to do the shot.
No. I'm doing it because I deal with the consequences later. I'll just leave it at that. It's fun at that moment, and if I could just make it through the end of the game, who cares what? So
Maybe the pink lemonade shot was better.
Yeah, pink lemonade shot might be better for me. That is, but
Yeah.
But I'm always willing to try the fireball.
Well, you're a team player.
Oh, that is
Well, Joey, you have been just a pleasure to get to know even better.
I'm so glad.
So glad you came all this way, and
pleasure to be a part of this show.
Go get a win for us.
Go get that
we'll
sweep.
do. We got to get that sweep today.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Look 'em.
Look 'em.